Dehydrating as it is, man.
Do you want me to get you some water because you guys are going to stand here and do a thing?
I don't mind, man. If it's fresh sealed bottle.
I'll get you some bottle of water.
I'll accept
just like glue my service.
If you can get me some bottle of water, I wouldn't mind.
Pay you back for this conversation somehow. It's kind of interesting.
I don't mind, man. I think they said, well, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm back inside. It's taking as long
as please. The women was the breaking point. Imagine that.
Oh, man.
So, okay, we're going through all these different spiritual aspects, revealing these secrets, but they're not, still just flying over the head. That's, Esau can't get the Bible, man.
He's getting into, the concept of self and all of that. And then when it came to the woman,
first of all, you just need to know, are you an Edomite or not? That's what you need to be worried about. That's why I had to pray. I was like, bro, you need to this is what's going to happen to Esau. You need to be hoping and praying. You ain't among this party and in this party.
That's right.
Because that's the matter of significance.
Let's talk about the spark of life,
isn't it?
Yeah, the spark of life.
I'm like, bro, what are you worrying about the spark of life? Worry about, about murder squads, RFID, martial law troops coming in gunning you out, man. Worry about getting caught up in the first purge. You don't want to be out there in the first purge, dog. What you up?
Quick one, this is Matthew 13 and 10. This truth's not for everyone, innit? It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Yeah, so there's a select group that has been appointed to have the understanding of the scriptures. It's as simple as that. And the thing is that's all understanding sense in that. If you're sitting there thinking, no, women should be blah, bro, that is you just ain't, wisdom ain't made a party to you. You know them coon-ass Captain Save-A-Hole fucks you get on the comment boards? They're like, how dare you do that to the sister? Yo, that sister, bro, shut up, man. Shut the fuck up. Simp Captain Save-A-Hole. What you need to realize is, women are gonna get fucked up right alongside the men. Women they're not gonna go, wait, stop shooting. That's a woman right there. No, they're not. Look at any post-apocalyptic movies. You think every corpse is a brass-clad man? Oh, hell no. Women be getting taken out just as much. The first purge. They're the, what do you call it? The woman who set the whole thing up. Her ass got taken out and she got blasted. Come on. That's like, hey, you can see basically the spirit of judgment's on these women as well, man. It's like even Apostle of Rhyme Love was going into that, Apostle Hall's going into that. Hey, these women have been getting messed up. The women ain't exempt. You know what, you can get, what have you got? Okay, get Daniel. Hold, thingy, go to, shit, just completely flew out of my head. Okay, read that, man. Wow.
This is Daniel chapter 12.
Women are at ease,
Daniel chapter 12 verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
Yeah, that's it, man. So, alright. Thanks, gentlemen.
Cheers, man.
Thank the ways that be.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Good to see you chat with you guys.
That's alright.
Take it easy.
Cool, man.
Take it easy. I was cold, I was hungry.
I was kind of thirsty as well. That's the Lord. That's the Lord.
Dehydrating. Now what?
Straight. Hey,
yeah, imagine face me telling the guy, you're gonna be getting turned into kindling. And then you get some man's getting water.
Let me see if I can douse that flame.
Well, I told him earlier.
The spark of life.
I said if he's a good servant, you ain't really gonna be looking to fuck. You might go a little lighter than on the other Edomites, but you're still gonna get fucked up. But go on, bang with your bang.
Yeah, just not as much as Vocab Malone.
Yeah, no, that guy he's going into the most hardest core, but that guy is resisting the spirit so hard. And he's been a devil about it as well, man. Man's that the thing is as well, he's coming with the basic Christian scriptures. Man, come on, man.
Precept, this is Titus chapter 2, verse 3. The aged women likewise, but they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, but they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Yeah, you know that word discreet.
Damn.
I don't know no black woman that's discreet. You know, people like women are the complete opposite of discreet. And you know that shows. The thing is it's meant to be a generational thing where the old women teach the younger ones and so on. But that cycle got broken. The so-called white man purpose to annihilate that, man. The Willie Lynch, man. He basically had it where it's like all forms of order were destroyed. The man ain't the head of the household. And that was done to create more biddable slaves, man. To basically make slaves that will listen and follow after the master, man. Which is the same thing you got going on in the modern day, man. Basically loosening the women and annihilating the family structure. That basically just results in what? These women are all relying upon the state. They're all relying upon the so-called white man's power structure to provide for them. A lot of these women will be single and with kids, so they can get all the benefits. They get the free yard. They get the yard way easier as a single mom than as a mom with the husband as well. With the kids, they get all the benefits. And then, are they really using that? Are really providing for the kids? No. No, hell no, they ain't. So this whole, and the thing is it basically puts them in a lock where they're just stuck relying upon the system, which is how the so-called white man wants it. He wants it so everyone's following after him and then beholden to him.
It says, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their husbands, but the word of God be not blasphemed.
Jesus, I still cannot remember. Okay, go to okay, go to Micah 7 and 10. I'm completely fucking forgot. Yeah, go Micah 7 and 10.
Micah 7, verse 10.
Gun. Now go and read, bro.
Micah 7, verse 10. Then she, that is mine enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
Yeah, that's it, man. She that is mine enemy.
No pictures, please.
And right now, that chief enemy is who? This so-called black woman, man. Because she's really coming against the so-called black man. There's no cohesiveness, there's no working, you know. They're not looking to build up a wall. They're basically working with the so-called white man to keep, you know, the black man on the low, man.
And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes.
Yeah, really, that's what these women are saying as well. Because who are they following after? They're following after that so-called white image of who they call Jesus Christ. That Cesare Borgia, that's what they're following. And they're following the white power structure as well. Anything the so-called white man puts out, that is just going to be certified fact. Any vibration he pushes out, that's a righteous vibration. But that's completely off. Because really, they're meant to be on the level of, they're under the spirit of the, you know, so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American man. That's not going on at all. But then what's, you know, the Lord's basically going to have it so judgments on them for these things, man. You know, it's going to be revealed who the men are in that day. And that's the thing. That's the thing with the prophecies. With the prophecies, when they come to pass, then you know the prophet was among them.
Now she, my eyes shall behold her, Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yes, it's going to be trodden down as a mire of the streets. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of these women. The thing is a lot of these women have no value as actual women. They're just basically going to be like some Instagram hoes, low level. They can't cook, they can't sew, they can't do any of the fundamental faculties that a woman's meant to do, man. What the hell kind of a woman can't cook? That is a fucking travesty. You know, you're going to have grown-ass men out here cooking spectacular spanking meals. Then you got these grimy, you know, she can't even putting together beans and toast. That's a mission. So that's showing basically, hey, these women are on a real low level, man. And the Lord ain't dealing with that. The thing is it says that you know, the elect women are gonna be saved from childbearing. But that means a lot of these, you know, a lot of these grimy hoes you see out here, they're not gonna be the ones who receive that. A lot of these urbanites, you know, metropolitan skanks, they're just gonna be the mire.
Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's basically the men that are sighing and crying. That's a mark of integrity. Because you go back to the time of when the Greeks took over the goodly pleasant land. A lot of them jakes, they didn't have integrity. They basically just rolled over and assimilated within that you know, that Hellenistic structure, and that continued for centuries. Them guys being fucking Hellenes, man. That's, you know, that's how gritty it is. So that's why it's like the men that are signing and crying now against the system, that's showing basically, yo, man, you know, that's a guy that has a backbone, man. He's actually gonna ride out and fight for the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And that's a lot of the men you see out here doing it. A lot of these men are the elect. Call ourselves a hopeful elect, because obviously we don't know. You know, we're laboring to be part of the elect. So that's basically the ones the Lord had hedged off from all the fluff in the world and locked in onto the vibration of the truth, man.
And to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women.
Yeah, both maids, little children, and women. So that means that that judgment's applying left, right, and center. Because the thing is they like to try and make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, women are just going to be exempted from every. Bro, that's not. Women are going to get the chip too. Women are going to be running up. They're going to be multiple chips, man. You're getting fucking chips in their vagina lips, man. They're going to be so desperate. But that's, you know, all the judgment, it applies also to women and to these niggas as well, man. So it's going to be a nice, big, wide scope of death and destruction.
And just tell me, what is this about?
Out of the Bible, man.
Yeah, I know that. I believe in Jesus himself, and it's God bless you, yeah? Yeah? So I believe that Jesus Christ.
Basically, the people you see on the sign.
I believe that Jesus Christ. Yeah?
Bro, you want me to tell you, don't interrupt. It's about the people on the sign, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, waking up to who they are as the 12 tribes of Israel. It's about letting the other nations know, everyone know, about the coming judgment. This place is going to be annihilated by thermonuclear destruction. There's going to be an RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, that's going to be pushed out on the people and made mandatory. And it's basically World War III is going to kick off, martial law is going to kick off, and it's going to get real messy out here real soon.
Okay, God bless you, yeah? God bless you, yeah? God bless you guys, yeah?
See you, dog.
says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Yeah, that's it, man. Come not near any man who has a mark. That's not talking about the shit. That's talking about the exemption from judgment. Because that's basically the Lord's gonna have his men marked spiritually, man. And that's through the knowledge. That separation is gonna be made. And you know, that's why this is a thing, and that was set up through his spirit, man. So this thing is a spiritual event. It's not some carnal, just, you know, okay, just put a garment on and come on the street and you're good. Bro, this is about way more than that. And that's something that a lot of people can't understand. They're not being given the spiritual faculties to comprehend this thing, man.
And it says, and begin at my sanctuary when they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, it's the beginning of my sanctuary, man. So that means these tribes are going to be the first to taste of the judgment. So you know it's going to be when it's what. So yeah, that's why. Hey, look, man, our people it's high time to get in gear and to know what's going on out here, man. Because to be fair, if you're still in that Christian spirit, you just need to give that the fuck up. Because Vocab Malone, that guy shows basically that spirit's completely done. You know, this guy's been the hardest crusader against chiefly GMS, and how's that worked out? Ain't worked out at all, man. He's been shown to be a clown. He's been confounded, and that applies to all these. What they call themselves, apologists or whatever the hell. You know, these guys are meant to be doing 9-hour videos breaking down how the Hebrews are completely off. How's that working out? But yo, when the destruction comes, then you know, we can see how well that how well that approach works out. It didn't work ain't achieve a damn thing. We don't want that. Read and break it down.
He was in that Ezekiel 9:4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was done on that.
Finish him.
Okay. Alright. Second Peter's chapter 2, verse. I'm going to start from verse 4. For if the Most High, in fact, let me start from verse 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness. And what happened in that time, man? It was a time of the flood. Alright, the scripture said in Ezekiel 9:4, slay utterly old and young. Right, there's going to be certain marks of exemptions, the Dawa, that are going to be put on the elect. That judgment is going to pass over, man, and we hope that we're those men. That's why the brother said, we hope that we're of the hopeful elect, right? And in the time of Noah, there was women and little children backstroking in some waves, man, you know? And the Lord, you know, that's how the Lord gets down. Till their arms fell off, man. And the scripture says, shall there be an evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it. You know, the Lord ain't no respecter of persons, man. He gets down. Okay, it says, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Woo! And this place is hella ungodly, man.
Yep.
You know, they promote transgenderism. You know, they promote, you know, homosexuality, man. They legalize gay marriage, man. You know, all of these things go against the Heavenly Father, man. You know, but then they call this a God-fearing country. It's total hypocrisy at the end of the day, man. You know, but we're the ones that are bugged out. You know. This devil's turned everything upside down. It says, verse 6, and turn in the cities